today. Hope you are keeping safe. Welcome to my channel Ridhma's Kitchen. Please like and subscribe to my channel to get all the recipes and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today I am going to make rasmalai. This is prepared very similar to rasgulla but served with thick creamed milk flavored with saffron and cardamom. So get set to prepare the all-time favorite Bengali sweet right in your kitchen. Let's start with the ingredients. As I said that this recipe is divided into two parts. First part, for the rasmalai balls we will need 1 liter full fat milk, 1 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Next, for the rabdi we will need 1 liter full fat milk, thick cream, half cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk powder, half teaspoon of cardamom powder, few strands of saffron and some nuts. For the rasmalai, I am going to take 1 liter milk in a heavy bottom pan and let it come to a boil. We have to stir it continuously so as not to stick at the bottom. I have taken 1 liter milk in a heavy bottom pan. Now I have to bring that to a boil. It will take some time. We need to stir it continuously, else the milk will stick to the pan. While my milk is boiling, I have taken a muslin cloth and put it over the strainer so that we don't have to wait after the milk is boiled. Our milk is going to come to a boil. Now we are going to add lemon into it, 1 spoon at a time. Now you can see the milk is boiling. I am going to add lemon juice, 1 teaspoon at a time, and mix it. Another teaspoon. Mix it slowly. Keep the gas on slow. One more. You can see now that the milk is getting curdled. We have to keep mixing it. One last teaspoon. Keep stirring it. You can see the milk has started curdling. It took approximately 1.5 minutes after the lemon juice is poured to get to this consistency. This is all done. Now I am going to switch off the gas and pour it over the muslin cloth. Pour it slowly over the muslin cloth. I have poured it. Now I am going to throw this water and wash it with cold water. Now I have to slowly pour the cold water over the paneer. so that the taste of lemon is all gone. I have washed it again with water. Now I am going to squeeze the excess water out of it and hang it somewhere to let it dry for at least half an hour. For the rabdi, I am going to take around 3.5 cups of milk in a pan. Heat it a bit. We have to mix the milk continuously. Some milk might stick to the sides, so you have to scratch it with the soft spatula. This will make the rabdi better. It thickens the rabdi up. This is 5 minutes since I put the milk. Now I am going to add milk powder. Mix it well after adding the milk powder. Please make sure that there are no lumps. Use a whisk. Now I am going to put around 50 ml of thick cream. This is around 125 ml, so I am going to put approximately half of it inside the milk. This will make the milk more creamier. Please make sure that everything is mixed properly. The milk is boiling now. We have to reduce it approximately half the original. So let it boil for some time. I have reduced the flame. At this point of time, I am going to add half cup of sugar. I have not used any sugar before. Everything is bland. So only half cup of sugar I will be using for the rabdi. You can use more if you feel like, if you eat more sweet. See how nicely it has thickened. We need to scratch it from the sides, all the milk residue. Now I am going to add saffron. It will give a very nice color to the milk, and cardamom powder. Mix it. Be patient. It will take approximately 25 to 30 minutes for the rabdi to be ready. Just keep on mixing it and scratching the side of the pan. Our rasmalai is done. It is approximately half of what we have put it. Now I am going to add the chopped nuts. And close the gas and let it cool down for some time. Our paneer is done. Now I'm going to take it out. It's approximately half an hour. Now I'm going to break it with my hand and add the cornstarch to it. Now I will mix it for 5 to 6 minutes, mashing it between my hands to make it well combined. If we don't do this step, then our rasmalai might break. I am mixing it with my hand for approximately 7 to 8 minutes. It takes time Please make sure that you don't hang the paneer for more than 30 minutes as it will dry, and then the rasmalai will be very hard. See, you have to do this step, otherwise your rasmalai will not come out nice. My rasmalai is well kneaded. Now I am going to make small bowls out of it and flatten it up. I am making it small because once it is inside the sugar syrup, it will be approximately 1.5 of its size. So in the beginning it should be small. Our rasmalai bowls are done. Please make sure that it is approximately the same size. With around 1 liter of milk, I was able to make 12 rasmalai bowls. Now we have to do the next step. Now in a pan, I am going to add approximately 1 liter of water. Let it boil. To this water, I am going to add 1 cup sugar. I am going to cover it and let it boil. Now the water has started boiling. We are going to drop the rasmalai one at a time. Slowly. We have to keep the stove gas at a high. At no point we are going to reduce it or slow it down. Once we have poured it all inside, now we are going to cover it. And let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes. It's been approximately 15 minutes. Now I'm going to take out my rasmalai. I'm going to slowly take out all my rasmalai in the bowl to cool it. With this, I am going to add little sugar syrup so that my rasmalais are not dry. They are inside the sugar syrup. And now we are going to let it cool. We will let the rasmalai rest in the sugar syrup for 10-15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we are just going to lightly press the rasmalai and keep it aside. Just don't press it very hard, else it will break. Just remove the excess water from the rasmalai and keep it aside. Now we are going to keep all the rasmalai in the bowl. And pour the rabdi all over it. We'll pour all the rabdi over the rasmalai. And soak it in the rabdi for at least 5 to 6 hours or leave it overnight in the fridge. Our rasmalai is done. Now I am going to garnish it with nuts on top. And put little saffron for the color on top. Our rasmalai is ready. I have also put some crushed dried rose petals. I kept the rasmalai overnight in the fridge. Now I'm going to serve it. I hope you like my recipe. Please read my notes for clarification or ask me any question in the comments below. Thank you all for watching my video, and if you like my recipe, please subscribe to my channel so as not to miss any new recipes. I will try and post the new videos soon. Till then, take care and bye. Stay safe.